got to improve on things we just did, and that is don't miss the first three. This is Brett Peck. All the way in, leaves it nicely. He's came out on Mahalski because he's the threes. Pulling up, short shot, good. From the Wausau East Gymnasium, it is Wisconsin Valley Conference basketball, and it's a rivalry night as Wausau East is hosting Wausau West in a doubleheader. The first one we're going to bring to you is boys version, and East coming in 0-1, West 0-2 in the Valley. West is 2-4 in the young season, and Wausau East is 8-1. Leading scorers for East are Bookberger and Lacerte. For Wausau West in this young season, Johannes is their leading scorer. The starting lineups now for the visitor Warriors. Mitch Zahonis wears number 2, he's the junior. Tim Deloy is a 6'1 sophomore, number 11. Jacob Rapp, a junior, 6'3, wears 15. Number 21, Ryan Hartman, a junior. He's at 6'1". Not a lot of height in that starting lineup for West. And also, it's very young. They don't start any seniors. 3 juniors and 2 sophomores. For the host, Lumberjacks, head coach Paul Dimka. And for Wausau West, the head coach is Derek Lemons. Jack Kane, a senior, 6'2", wears number 1. Trey Bookberger, number 2, a senior. Ryan Lacerte wears number 11, another senior. Forrest Cronenberger, a senior at 6'2", wears 22. And Gabe Krieger is their lone junior starting. He is 6'5", good size inside. So looking at the season so far, it's kind of a young group. For West, it's a very seasoned group for the home Lumberjacks in their white with the red and black trim. And we're set to go here as the crowd continues to come in. The East student section down to our right as we get set for the opening tip. 18 minutes, first half play coming up, and here we go. Tip taken by the Lumberjacks. I'm George Hirsch. Hope you're enjoying now our East-West basketball on Wausau Era Access Media. And on the first possession, a tie-up, turnover on East on their first possession. So here come the Warriors now. They go left to right. Mitchell Zahonis, the junior, and out and at the point as they work it around is number 23, Logan White. Well, they really using now a motion offense, but over to get it, Ryan Hartman. On the drive to the right side, Logan White leaves it for Deloy. Back out on top to Zaronis, and here's the long 3, and it's good by Ryan Hartman. So quickly, first possession for West. They get 3 on the board. East, their second possession coming down the court. Handling the basketball, Trey Bookberger, 6'2 senior. Cronenberger over to Kane. Kane's had a couple of really good nights in scoring and full play. Here's a long 3, and it's good as Ryan Lacerte answers for the Lumberjacks. This year in prep basketball, boys in particular, we've had some scores in the 70s and 80s more often than we've seen in quite some time. Maybe they're not paying that much attention to defense like they did during the Bennett years in the state. On the almost a steal, and we're going to have a tie-up. So now we've got a turnover on each team in the early going. Just inside a minute 20 used up. We're tied at 3. Each team with their first bucket of 3. And East, Hohenberger, and Lacerte. This is Lacerte out on top. Bookberger. These guys have played last year together. Jack Kane, familiar names, letter winners. On the drive, inside, little baby hook, and offensive foul call. as Trey gets the foul. First foul in the game. So it's West on top with Zaranis, spelled Z-A-H-U-R-O-N-E-S. Penetration, left-hand shot missed, rebound East. Pulled out of there by Bookberger. Up ahead, little baby hook is good. That was Gabe Krieger. So East with their first lead early, 5-3. And there's a shot from the corner. That's inside the 3 circle, so it's a pair. And we're even, and we've got another offensive. And East wants a timeout. Coming out of the chute here, a little less than 3 minutes on this 18-minute half. Paul Dimka, the coach for Wausau East, they are the heavy favorites here tonight, and they've come out a little bit slow. And so he wants to, warm them up a little bit as he talks to him down on the bench. Paul Dimka, 2 years ago, had a great year with a good group of seniors. Last year, he had these kids as sophomores and juniors, and they struggled. This year, they're back to 8-1. So the expectations are back for Wausau East. For Wausau West, with only sophomores and juniors starting, that's starting 5, their expectations realistically are to grow and become competitive. We're early in the Valley season for all the teams. And breaking the huddle, Derek Lemons, the head coach. Kip Downing is assistant for West. Kip played at West a few years ago now. Quite a few, actually. On the inbounds, East coming out in a zone trap, and West is able to break it. In the corner on the drive, little left-hand shot is off. Rebound, no good. Shot was missed by Rapp. So on the rebound, East on possession. Over in the corner, here's a 3, in and out, rims out. Rebound, Lumberjacks. They pass it back out to Deloy. Almost, and finally after 3 shots, after 4, they still didn't get it, but it's going to be a foul. They had 4 shots. Jack Kane took a 3. Bookberger a rebound. Kronberger a rebound. And it's going to be Krieger on the line for a free throw. So they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots at the rim, and the free throw goes down. So they take a 6-5 lead. We are on the home team side, visitor West fans on the far side. Student section down on the right side or across the way for West. And it's East up by a pair on the free throws. First free throws in the game. 7-5. West possession. Mitch Zarunas tried to split them. They play a nice zone and go down in the corner. Skip pass out to Zarunas. He can't shoot his little high pass. Here's a 3. It bounces out. No good. Taken by Hartman. Rebound Lumberjacks, and they lose it. Second turnover on them. In the forecourt. Now East coming out in a man-to-man defense. Mixing it up a little bit here with the ball. Here's another three, and this one is no good. That was taken by Hartman. So East in the forecourt on the dribble. Ryan Lacerte, senior, 5'11", gets the return pass now off the pivot to Bookberger. Nice pass underneath, and going to the free throw line will be Gabe Krieger. His shot was partially blocked, but he will go to the line and shoot a couple. As they foul, the second on West, the first on Logan White. First free throw is good. There's another one coming. We're tied at 8 now. Gabe Krieger, their lone junior on the starting lineup. Missed the second one. Rebound to Jacob Rapp, 6'3" junior. For West, in the visiting dark blue. Gold trim numerals. Working it off a little down pick action. Motion offense. And that time number 2 missed badly. Rebound East. Down the lane, and offensive foul on Krieger. He lost his balance. No question about that one. Well, he was in the line for the Lumberjacks in the fall in football and didn't make the transition on that one to supposedly non-contact sport. We know better. We're tied at 8 here at the East Gym. First of a doubleheader. The East boys hosting Wausau West in the rivalry. And West back out on top, being a little patient right now. East in a man-to-man. They've played some zone, especially half-court trap, 1-2-2, but right now it's a man. Here's the short jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Shot missed by Logan White. And a whistle, out of bounds. Lumberjacks under their own basket. Trey Bookberger, senior, 6'2". Out on top to Kronberger. Ryan Lacerte on the drive. Another offensive foul. Another obvious one, really. This time on Bookberger. That's his second foul, I believe. It is. It is. Those weren't so hard to call for officials. Either one of them, the last couple of possessions. West tied at 8 now. Neither team has scored in the last couple of minutes. After the blackout, there was a 3. Nice pivot. Nice shot. Doesn't go down, though. Nice job on the pivot by White, but he didn't get it to go down. So East back in possession. On the transition, skip pass near. Open, Kane, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes out. Jacob Rapp, 6'3" junior for West. West in possession. Down the lane, let's see. It's going to be a foul before the shot, so now we've got a substitution for East. Looks like, yeah, Kenny Smith is in there for Forrest Kronberger. And there's a steal. Ryan Lacerte has it tipped away out of bounds from behind. Nice job defensively. Mitchell's are on us. So it'll be out of bounds underneath their own basket. They do the line. Years ago called it the New York inbounds play, where they line up the 4 along the free throw lane. And transfer on the ball. Here's a violation. Another turnover on East. I have them for 4. I have West with 2. Now we've got to change So Ernest is with the basketball right now. Next to him on his left is Logan White. Antonio Williams, the senior at 5'8", is in the ball game now for the first time for the Warriors. Well, nice job. Missed the shot. Beautiful moves by Zaranis. He just missed the shot. Well, we're still at 8. Early in this one, I talked about high scores this year. Well, we've used up over 8 minutes, and it's 8-8 here in this one. West in a zone at the moment. Here's a three off the rim, no good. Zaranis the rebound on the miss. Ball out of bounds. Turnover West. Kenny Smith missed that last 3 attempt for East. Now East with the ball. Neither team has scored, and as I mentioned, in quite a while. Had some turnovers. Push off on Williams. That's his first foul. Neither team in the bonus. That's number 4 on West. East has 5 fouls. Smith comes out of the East lineup, along with Jake Tomei, who was in there off the bench. So they have Bookberger, Kane, Krieger. This is Bookberger inside to Krieger, and he's got 7 points. 7 of the team's 10. Another turnover on West. 10-8, Lumberjacks. Williams comes out, replaced by Hartman in the West lineup. Lumberjacks home white, pass inside. Krieger, nice fake, jump shot from the corner. Missed shot, rebound comes out to Kronberger. Inside, partially blocked. Good defensive play that time, and really nice one by Jacob Rapp for West. They have the ball back, trailed by a pair, and here's a jumper from the corner, and we're going to have a 2-shot foul. The foul is on Krieger, his second, I believe. Well, they ring up foul number 3. That's going to be sending Krieger to the bench. On the board, they have 3 fouls on him. 2 shots coming now for Logan White. First free throws in the game for West, and he hits the first one. Another one coming. You look at the results in the early season, this should have been, and maybe will yet be, a big heavy favorite for Wausau East. But right now, if he makes the free throw, which he does, we're tied at 10, and we've got 8 minutes, a little change beyond that, left in the first half. East with the ball. Ryan Lacerte. He and Bookberger have been their leading scorers so far. Here's a corner 3, rebound no good, and they're going to give the ball off a Rapp, so it's inbounds East. East hit a couple of threes early, and they really haven't done much of anything since. A nice inbounds play and basket. Little turnaround that time by Lacerte. West on the forecourt. Setting up. East now in a zone. And a steal and a foul. And I think it means a bonus for West. They didn't put the player on the board yet. Head coach Paul Dempka checking with the official on who the foul is on. It's on Jake Tomei. Jake Tomei. Shooting for West, Logan White. He's got 2 out of 2 just a moment ago. And he hits this one. He's a sophomore. 6'4". He's their height. I mean, they've got 6'4", 6'3", and the rest are normal, average. Not even, you know, for a high school team with this population, one kid 6'4", one 6'3", that's it for height, is unusual. But he's got the 4 free throws to his credit. We're back to even at 12. East with the ball. Free throw line extended. Jack Kane. Kane on the penetration. Out to Kronberger. And they switch it back over to Kane again on the far side. Setting up outside the lane on the penetration. Kronberger flips it out on top to Buchberger. Buchberger, Kane. Kane jumper, free throw line. In and out, no good. Rebound, West. Open for a 3 off the front of the rim. And that shot missed by Deloy of West. Pass inside. Little baby hook is good by Krieger. No, that's Kronberger that time, not Krieger. Number 22 with a little baby hook. Well, another foul on East. This one on Horst Kronberger. This second. And some more free throws for Logan White. 4 for 4, 5 for 5. He has a nice touch, nice rhythm free throw line. 5 out of 5 to keep minute. Chance to tie it one more time. In fact, the last 6 points for West have been from the free throw line. And he does it. And so they have 6 free throws to their credit. East 3. And we've got a timeout. Full timeout. And just to get you up to date here a little bit, this is the Wausau East-West boys contest doubleheader, girls to follow. East coming in 0-1 in the Valley. They lost to Everest. West 0-2. West young, sophomores and juniors. They are 2-4 overall. 1-4 at home, and they've won their away game. Wausau East, on the other hand, they got beat by DC Everest 89-83 last Friday. Buchberger had 24 points in that one. But they are 8-1. They beat Anago 85-65. That's where those big scores come in. Next game for East will be Lakeland right here. And the Wausau East boys were noted as the team of the week in the Gannett newspaper area for their efforts. Congratulations to them. And that's voted on by the readers. And they got the most votes to get that honor. They have a nice team. They haven't really shown some of it here yet tonight, but they do. That 8-1 record, their only loss was to an Appleton area team, I believe. I don't have that written down here. Inbounds, Lumberjacks out on top. Listert, where's number 11? Gets the ball back from Kane. Takes a 3, misses off the back of the rim. Nice board position rebound for Ryan Hartman. And West sets it up. And this time East is in a man-to-man. So they mix it up. This is a young Warrior team, so part of the strategy for East is to mix it up on defense and make them adjust. Here's a long three off the glass and a foul, I think, on Jack Kane. And that would be 3 free throws coming up for Ryan Hartman. First time to the line. That's Jack Kane's first foul. He came out on him and touched. 24 coming in now for East. Noah Harder, a 5'10 junior, replaces Kane. Jack Kane, a 6'2 senior. 3 shots. First one is no good. Okay. It was a bonus instead, so it had to be before. But here's a rebound follow-up by Logan White. And West leads by a bucket. Ooh, that looked like it could have been one way or the other. Out on top, but no call. Penetration. Lacerte tied up. No, it's going to be a foul. And 2 shots coming for Kenny Smith. Smith on the drive. Looked like one official was going to call a tie-up and the other one called the foul, but it's not a bonus yet. Only 5 fouls on West, so, well, okay. Now they talk it over, and he will shoot a couple. The official went to the bench, the scorer's table, signaling 2 shots. And so now he's going to give Lacerte those 2. And he rims the first one. Down and in. Ryan with 2 baskets, a 3 and a 2, now has 6 points out of the team's 15 for the Warriors. Zahranis is out for a breather. Jacob Rapp in number 15 in their rotation. So far, he gets the roll on the second one as well. That ties it up at 16. 5:20 left in the first half. And we're tied at 16. West with the ball. They don't run a motion offense. It's kind of a down pick and come out on top. They get it over to Deloy, 6'1 sophomore. 21 is Hartman. 23 is short, he gets his own rebound back. That's Logan White. Missed the shot. 15 on top, Jacob Rapp. They run a motion now. East doing a nice job defensively. Doing a lot of collapsing at the moment. 31 is Garrett Richard, sophomore. And a steal, turnover. 5 on West, 4 on the Lumberjacks, unofficial. East on the attack now, tied at 16. Neither team has led by more than 3. Oh, nice drive and bucket by Ryan Lacerte. That was a nice move, little lay over the top of the defender, who had to give ground because he had a step. West now down 18-16. And they work it around that same defense. And a turnover. The foul's on Jacob Rapp. That's his first. So that's an offensive foul on the turnover. Lumberjacks with the ball, up 18-16. East on, a long 3 by Lacerte, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Jacob Rapp, 6'3 junior. Warriors. Around the outside, Deloy, number 11. Leaves it for Rapp. Out on top, 21 is Hartman. Gets it back from a teammate on the corner, Deloy. Logan White, who's had a good first half. 6 free throws in 6 tries. And a timeout West has been called. The Warriors were there first. Each team gets 3. This is a 30-second timeout now. They can call full, which is 60, or motion with the shoulder to the shoulder for 30, as they get a little bit of both each half. If you haven't been around prep basketball for a while, they've gone to the 18-minute half. Used to be 8-minute quarters, so they've extended the games actually by 4 minutes. Maybe that's why it's 80s and 60s now instead again. Although I haven't seen that even after the change a few years ago. West will put it in play. Right in front of the East bench, tossing in Ryan Hartman. He gets it into Logan White. Logan's free throws have kept him in this one. 6 free throws and a field goal for 8 points out of their 16. And they play catch outside. Now out of the timeout, East has gone back to the zone. So they switch back and forth. Almost losing at that time was Garrett Richard. Garrett, another sophomore. Baseline, drive, and shot. And Jacob Rapp, I think, will be shooting a couple of free throws as he was fouled while shooting. He's got a chance to tie this up again. Second foul on Jake Tomei. And his first free throw is good. Tell you what, if they can hit free throws and they're getting in the bonus sphere first, this is Peter Fuchs, number 22, and he hit them both. We're back even. And that's 8 free throws for West. East so far with 5. Krieger has 3. And Lacerte has 1. No, 2. So it's 6. Okay. Little jumper. It's going to be another foul on East. Little jump shot by one of the Lumberjacks, and that's the 3rd foul on Tomei. And on the line now in a double bonus, and missing the first one is Jacob Rapp. Yep, he made 1 of 2. So it's a 1-point ball game now. 2 minutes left in the first half. And again, the crowd continues to come in. Another turnover on East. West in the forefront on the penetration. Little jump shot is good. Deloy, Tim Deloy puts West back up by 3, 21-18. East around the zone. 1-2-2 zone deployed. And we're going to get a push off inside. So East will now be in the bonus on this 7th foul. And shooting will be that's the 2nd foul on Rapp. Coming in for West now is Isaac McCauley, senior. On the line, Kronberger for East. First attempt is good. That's his first free throw attempt. Now has 4 points to his credit. Second one is also good. So we're back to a 1-point ball game. 21-20. Minute 20 left, first half. From the East High Gym. Crosstown rivalry. McCauley is 35 for the dark blue jerseyed Warriors. Back in the corner for a three. This one's off the rim, no good. Shot missed by Hartman. He's 1 for 4 from 3. And East gets it back, chance to take the lead with 50 seconds in the half. 24 for East is Noah Harder, 5'10" junior. On the penetration, nice job. Jack Kane. Jack Kane, he's been positioned over in that far corner, and that time they overplayed him a little bit, and he took advantage of it and went right to the hoop. Nice power move. Who gets the foul here? Jack Kane gets the foul. I think that's his second. A lot of fouls, 10 now on the Warriors here in the first half, and that's helping West stay with them. On the line, Logan White, who's 6 for 6 from the line. 7 for 7. I have him for 12 of their 22 points. And he missed one. Jinxed him. Tied. 20 seconds left. Last shot coming up for East probably. Ryan Lacerte out on top. Setting it up. 10 seconds left. Lacerte has it. Clock moving with 6. Lacerte penetrates. Pivots. Shoots. Misses at the buzzer. Well, folks, we've got a tight one. We're tied at 22 at the half. Wausau East, the home team, and Wausau West, the visitor in this crosstown rivalry. And I'll have the stats when I return. As we get set for the second half, we've got a good one so far. We're tied at 22 at halftime. Wausau East, the host, and the visiting Warriors of Wausau West. Scoring for West, Zaranos has 3, Deloitte a pair, Rapp a pair, a couple of free throws, Hartman a three, Peter Fuchs a couple of free throws, and Logan White on the line. He's got a total of 10. They are 11 of 15 from the free throw line, and Wausau East, Kane with a bucket. That came toward the end of the half. Ryan Lacerte has 8. Kronenberger has 5, 3 free throws and field goal. And Gabe Krieger started out scoring for East early, and he has a total of 8 points as well. Oh, 7 points, I'm sorry, for Gabe Krieger. That totals up to 22 apiece. Let me tell you, that's very unofficial because I'm doing it all here, folks. Just trying to watch and describe and record and whatever. But we've got in all honesty, a closer game than I think a lot of people expected, especially the Wausau East coaching staff. They are really, I don't know what happened in the locker room, we'll find out, but they weren't supposed to be tied at halftime. And they get the ball to start the second half, and they get it inside to Gabe Krieger, and Gabe Krieger scores. A lot of fouls for East. They had 10 fouls in that first half. And now they have the lead 24-22. And they are coming out on a zone a little bit further out now for Wausau East. They're not dropping back and crowding the underneath. They have the height advantage here, so what they're doing is they're coming out a little bit closer to the perimeter around the circle. And for Wausau West, oh, beautiful pass. And the pass was from Mitchell Zahurons to Jacob Rapp, and he put it down. Nice job. Back even. East with the ball. Free throw line extended near side, Ryan Lacerte. He leads their scoring with 8 as we start the second half of this 18-minute session. And we've got to push off a foul. I think it's going to be on number 21, Ryan Hartman. That would be his first. His team's first, his second of the game. Inbounds pass goes to Krieger. Here's a short jumper, good for Buchberger. So Trey Buchberger opens the second half with a little jumper. Add to their total. They're back up 26-24. West able to break any kind of pressure that East is throwing at them tonight. Now East coming out. They're in a zone defense, but it's like a half court. Now they drop back a little bit. And they just bounce it around the outside. Down in the corner on the near side is Logan White. Back out for Zoronis, and he missed a three. It went down and out. It came back out on him. So now it's East with the ball and the lead. And, well, I think he walked. Yeah, they called it. Gabe Krieger took the extra step, and they got it. Turnover East. I have both teams with 9. That might be a few short of the actuality. Now again, West down by a pair. Working around against the zone. And on the drive, a little baby hook. Nope. Rebound East. Kronberger pulls out of there with it. On the missed shot by Zoronis. And what's the call? It's going to be out of bounds East. Foul was on Zoronis, his second. Now we got another foul. So this is on Rapp, Jacob Rapp. So quickly, foul falls on the Warriors here in the first 3 minutes. Just the opposite of that first quarter when they were on the line earlier and more often. Back out. No, you don't want to call it a contact sport, really? A nice shot. And East now up by 5. Shot off the back of the rim. East the rebound. Shot missed by Logan White. Underneath. Basket's good. That's Krieger again. He's got 9 now, and he goes to the line to make it a 3-point play. Well, the Lumberjacks came out tied at 22 at the half. And they have outscored West in 3.5 minutes, 10-2, to now take an 8-point lead. Now they're going to go full court. This is the first full court pressure that I've seen out of East tonight. West was able to handle it. Early in the game, they went 3-quarter press, but this is full. West trying to penetrate the zone. East rotating with the arms up here. They've got the middle pretty well covered up. But there's nobody of any size for West in the middle anyway to worry about, really. Although they get somebody in there, takes the shot, missed it, gets his own rebound. That's White. West will pull it out, try it again. Here's a three. They need it, didn't get it. Hartman missed it. East with the ball, Ryan Lacerte. Penetrating in, little jumper, good. Well, East taking over now to start the second half. They've scored 10, outscored West 10-2. And it's the turnover on West. Well, I think experience is starting to show, and also the chance for East to collect themselves at halftime and come out here, and you know they should be winning this game. They are a senior unit. They're 8-1 on the year. West 2-4. They're sophomores and juniors. West doesn't really have the height. They don't have the weight either of Krieger or Kronenberger. Here's a three. It's an air ball, I think. Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul on one of the Lumberjacks. Kronenberger gets that one. He's a force underneath. That time he got the call. Now they go out to the timeline, and East had Logan White in danger over there, so he tossed it off of a leg of his opponent. Of course, East and West basketball players know each other well. They've probably played against each other a long time, since probably 7th grade. Here's a nice pass, beautiful move. West, you know, when they do that passing, like they've had the 2 buckets here in the second half, that looked great. It's a 2-pass layup. And now it's a timeout. Full timeout on the floor. It is 34-26 East. They were tied at 22 at the half, as I mentioned. But East came out and basically they're putting more pressure on. They're going with a trap zone, half court. They had a couple of times where they're full court, then they dropped back and they played the zone. And in the first half they were tight on the zone. Now they're pulling out and challenging the passing, challenging the West point guard and wings a little more than they did earlier. And it's paid off. So they do have height advantage, they have experience advantage, and now they're taking advantage of that. It'll be East with the ball. Out of bounds in the backcourt. Trey Bruckberger. He's back there with Ryan Lacerte. Bruckberger to Kane. Kane on the wing, near side. Free throw line extended. Far side Bruckberger. Over to Kronenberger. Pass inside Krieger. Lacerte looks, skip pass, 3 for Kane, off the front of the rim. Rebound, what? We're going to have another foul. That's Zerona's foul. And in the meantime, East gets a 2. By Kronenberger. Here's another turnover. This one's getting away now on West. The experience starting to show up a little bit. Nick Rausch, sophomore, comes in for West as Ryan Hartman's out. You look at the West team right now, other than Logan White at 6'4", and he's a sophomore, they just don't have the size. Oh, beautiful pass inside, 2 points. Kronenberger. And here's your full court pressure. A 2-2-1 zone trap, and they've got them trapped. Now they get it out of there to Roush. Just came in the game. He gets the pass in the lane. Back out again to Deloy. 31 for West is Isaac McCauley. They've got sophomores out there right now getting experience. 24, Nick Roush, a sophomore as well. 31, Garrett Richard, he's a sophomore. Oh, pass open, all alone, 2 points. Jacob Rapp, he's had 3 of those here in the second half. They came out and he sneaks behind everybody in the zone, and an easy layup. It's a reverse layup. 38-28. A little over 10 minutes left. Baseline foul. Foul was on Logan White. Nope, wrong. Yeah, Garrett Richard. Garrett Richard gets the foul instead. Inbounds pass, Lacerte off the rim, no good. Rebound comes out to the Warriors. And on the transition, they get in the corner to Richard. West trailing by 10, still in it, but they've been outscored 14-4 here in the second half in the first 8 minutes. Open three, no. Richard off the side of the rim, rebound East, transition quickly up ahead to Kane. Back to Lacerte, underneath to Krieger. Krieger back to Bookberger, Bookberger and Krieger, and an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Krieger. He's got 4 fouls now. A lot of fans here didn't like that call, but I don't know. I mean, there are some other times in this game when Krieger maybe didn't get called. I'm not calling it a makeup. I'm not going to say that, but inbounds West in the forecourt. Lacerte to Roush. And turnover. Another foul. Offensive foul. This one's on Logan White, his 3rd. Well, we're in the foul game now, folks. East is up by 10, and West getting a little frustrated, and East getting aggressive, and another whistle, another foul. And this one's on Tim Deloy. Shooting and missing is Bookberger, Trey Bookberger. This hasn't been his night for scoring like some of the other games he's had so far this year. But he plays a good floor game, both ends. One of their leaders in a veteran unit. The jumper, no good, rebound, up and in. Jacob Rapp gets another one. Timeout East. Back within 8. 9 minutes exactly. So we're at the midway point of the second half. And East has outscored West 16-8 in the second half. It was tied at 22. Biggest lead for West was 3. And now the biggest lead for East has been 10, I believe. 12 or 10, so one of those two, maybe 12. But it's still a ball game. And Wausau East calling another timeout here. They got to settle them down, play their game is what it amounts to. And that's what head coach Paul Dimka is basically saying. Guys, we got the lead now, just relax, play your game. We don't need the unnecessary fouls. We don't need to rush anything. Okay, they've been playing great defense. They've only given up 8 points in 9 minutes of play, so the defense doing the job. And they're mixing up zones in the second half here. East with the ball. Jack Kane. Pivot. Little pass inside. Little baby hook. Other side. Missed shot by Kenny Smith. So West has it now. Chance to get in within a half dozen or a nickel. Out on top. Garrett Richard. Far corner. That's Jacob Robb. Now he goes back underneath, and now after the timeout, East went to the man-to-man. So all the way down the floor and following and getting the foul, I believe, is number 24, Nick Roush. Yep, that's his first. Neither team, well, I shouldn't say that. West has 9 fouls already in the second half. East with a couple. On the line, Ryan Lessert in a bonus. He's got a couple in the first half. Missed one, got that one. Another one coming up for Ryan. 39-30 Lumberjacks. Ryan Lessert, 5'11" senior, played as a sophomore, makes them both. Well, East comes out with that 3/4 court pressure now. 1-2-2 zone. They mix it up. West has scored a couple of easy buckets off of some of their defense, but for the most part, they're keeping West from penetrating. They're having to try threes, and they're not making them. Tim Deloy missed that one. Here's on the other end a layup on a fast break. That is the first fast break basket, I think, in the game. And it's Gabe Krieger gets another 2. Gabe had 7 at the half. He's in the teens now. Ball bounces out of bounds on West. 42-30 East. 7.5 left in this. This is a Valley Conference game. And coming in, East 0-1 and West 0-2. So the winner in the W column in the Valley Conference boys standings. Pass underneath. Nice little hook, a little bit short. Going for the rebound and getting the foul is Buchberger. Or was he fouled? Well, he's going to go to the line. So Trey Buchberger on the line for the Lumberjacks. One of their senior letter winners. And nice touch. Gets it to rim and go down. East continues to pull away. Now up by 13, 43-30. Second one no good. Rebound comes out to Logan White. And Kronberger gets another foul, positioning foul on Kronberger. He's got 4 now. And he's going to be replaced by Kenny Smith as soon as they get a stoppage in play. Kenny goes to the scorer's table. West working outside. East at a man-to-man now. Back on top, they working around from Hartman into the corner. Zoronis. Zoronis has touched the ball 3 times now, both sides of the floor. Went from the far side of the near side in their offense, and they just can't get it inside. Now they finally do, and a little hook baby shot is good. I didn't catch the player. It might have been Richard. number 31. Pass underneath, nice pass, nice feed, easy bucket. Gabe Krieger. I think that's what East wanted to do here. Is they've got the size and the experience underneath, Kronberger and Krieger. 6'2", 6'5", both seniors. No, Kronberger, senior. Krieger's a junior. Back, up, and in on the rebound by Jacob Rapp. Offensive board bucket. Full timeout. Coming up. 5:43 left in this one. Timeout Warriors. East leads 45-34. They've scored more in the first part of the second half. Both teams had 22 in the first half and 18 minutes of play. Well, they've scored 23 here in the second half, and we've got some 5 minutes plus to go. West has scored 12, so it's been pretty much all East. And a lot of it, East in the first half, they tried a lot of threes. They hit a few early, but not overall. They didn't hit their threes that well. And in the second half, they maybe have tried a couple, but they're much more willing and able to get the ball inside to their height. And it's paid off for them. West has 10 fouls. That means East is in the double bonus. East has only 3 fouls in the second half, and it was kind of the reverse in the first half. East with the basketball. Right down the middle on the dribble. Buchberger, 6'2" senior, gets the ball back. Lissert, Jack Kane. Kane has played the wing. Lissert and Buchberger have played the points. On the drive, Lissert. Kane missed the shot. Nice rebound position. Coming out of there with it is Zaharanis. A 3 missed by Richard. Out of bounds to West. Off the board. So West, yeah. Number 21, Ryan Hartman, 6'1" junior, will toss it in. And they set up outside. Pivot, nice job. And a bucket for Logan White. That was a nice move, a little pivot. I don't think the defenseman was there, but he didn't expect that kind of emotion from him. Probably went the opposite direction of what he was expecting. Pass underneath again. And this time he misses it. Kronenberger and Krieger, as we said, this is Krieger. He'll go on the line, shoot a couple of free throws. Gabe Krieger. He's got 3 free throws out of 5 I have him for. Another one. Steps back in. Not only are Krieger and Kronberger good-sized kids, they are hard workers. They play hard. They give it their all, and right now they just have too much for the Warriors inside. The Warriors outside, as far as their point guards and their wings and so forth, they've done quite well actually. Nice layup, left-handed layup. Zaharanis. Nice layup, left hand. 47-38, 9-point difference, 4:12 left. Open for 3, off the front of the rim, rebound West. 15 has it. Jacob Rapp. Kenny Smith came up short on that one. Well, tell you what, if West can score here, they're inside double digit. They set it up with Zoronis. On the penetration, pivot. Get it back in the corner, and it's good. And Zoronis hits the three, and we've got a 6-point ball game. Timeout East. 3:35 left. Well, they went from 12 down to within 6 in a little over a minute and a half. So all of a sudden it's a ball game, and tell you what, Paul Dimka, the head coach for Wausau East, he's worked tonight. he's worked up a sweat. I think it's just one of those things where, you know, they have a nice record. They're an experienced team. They've got a good team. And they came in here, you know, West is sophomores, and they know that. Sophomores and juniors, and struggling, you know, it's going to be a rebuilding, not a rebuilding year for them, but an uphill battle for West to be competitive in some of these contests. And it's like West just, they were ready. And you have to give Derek Lemmer and Kim Downing, head assistant coach for West, credit. These kids have been ready to play all night, and they've played hard. Here's a three. Boy, does that await an answer. Timeout. Ryan Lacerte comes out with a three. Can't ask for more, can you? For Wausau East, 50-41 now. West's Garrett Richard out on top. Number 21's Hartman. Zoronis on the penetration all the way in. And it's a foul before the shot. So it'll be out of bounds. That's only the 4th foul on East. That's Jack Kane's friend Ryan Lacerte with his first of the night. So with only 4 fouls, it'll be inbounds underneath their own basket for the Warriors, with Mitchell Zoronis to toss it in. Oh, and it's taken away. Ryan Lacerte stepped in front of the intended receiver on that little inbound pass, and the turnover, and they get it back. And here we go. Off the rim, missed shot by Bookberger. West has it back, 2:40 left. All around outside the man-to-man defense. Now they're back in the corner. Jacob Rapp. Another whistle. You know, it looks or seems like we've had a lot of fouls tonight, but not that much more than normal. It's just they come in bunches, it seems. You go for a few minutes and no fouls and clean play, and then all of a sudden it's 3-4 in a row. East, another turnover on West. They picked it off. Another inbounds pass, so West man-to-man, tight. Out on top, Jack Kane. West with 2 minutes, 5 seconds left, up by 9. This is their game to win now. And they're going to use some time off the clock on the rotation on the motion. All the way down, a foul is going to be called on Ryan Hartman. That's his 3rd, double bonus. Trey Bookberger, 1 for 2 from the line. Okay. Bookberger makes the first. Coming out of the locker room at half, East took over. They scored the first 6 points of the second half, and they've had a 6-point lead or better pretty much all the way through. Right now they're up by 11, 52-41 after Bookberger makes them both. And now they go on a 3/4 court press with the trap. Nice pass inside, and it's kicked. It'll be West ball. West has done a good job on handling the press against East, the pressure, and they've tried everything. East has had, they put out the potpourri on defense. Zones, mans, tight, traps, full court, 3/4 court, you name it. Nice job. Shot by Ryan Hartman, the southpaw. Another timeout coming up. This one is a 30-second timeout by West. 30-second timeout. And you can tell because on the board, on the scoreboard, if it's a full, they start at a minute. If it's a 30, they start at 30. And also the referee will give a signal on full, which means arms outstretched. 30-second, they put their fingers on their shoulders. So the timeout's over. Minute 36 left in this contest. One of two. Second one will be the girls. Wausau West will be the heavy favorite in that one. East boys the heavy favorite in this one, but they've had to fight for it. Up by 9 now after the timeout. West trying to trap, double team the ball. East is able, this is Jack Kane, and we got a foul. Foul on Zaronis. Zaronis, a junior. He's a letter winner. Not many letter winners out there for West. Antonio Williams is coming out now for the Warriors. First free throw too hard by Lacerte. West on the rebound and transition. And they go on the baseline, try to get underneath, and it's taken away, and we got another foul. But we're not in a bonus yet. This one on East. So it'll be West out of bounds. Second foul, or fourth foul, I should say, for Bookberger. But East stayed away from fouls in the second half. That helped them out too because that didn't put West to the line. Here's a 2 short, taken by Logan White. And a whistle. Some changes for East. Sam Schubring, number 34, and Nick Mulder. A couple of seniors are coming in. Round of applause from the student section to our right for East. For Gabe Krieger. And shooting, Bookberger, another miss. Trey, this is not his night. What was the last game? He had 24 points. Yeah, 24 points against Everest. And he's just, but he makes the second one. 54-43, minute left. West on the attack, on the drive, layup, 2 points. Penetration, Zaharonis. He's a junior, key member of this team. I mean, he handles the ball a lot. They're shooter, playmaker. And now he fouls out. Just as I praise his efforts, he falls out of the game. But 55 seconds left. Guess what? Trey Bookberger, free throws. No, this one gets the roll. So he's adding to his PPG from the free throw line. And hits them both. Neither one was pure, but both got the roll. 56-45, 50 seconds left. Changes in the West lineup now. Antonio Williams is in there. And here's a 3 taken by by White, missed. Foul at midcourt. Now we are in the bonus. So it'll be Lacerte on the line, shooting a 1-and-1. As Williams picks up the foul. Free throw no good. It's a double bonus, actually. And this second one is good, so Lacerte gets I think his 5th free throw tonight. 57-45, a dozen up. East in the lead. Here's a 3, in and out, rims out on Hartman's number 21. East in the forecourt. Lacerte, far corner, play a little catch, down to 20 seconds left. Bookberger out on the dribble. He's being watched by Ryan Hartman. This one is going to be history in a few seconds. And in the first of 2 in this rivalry from Wausau East, the host Lumberjacks 57, the Wausau West Warriors 45. After 22-22 at the half, East experience and size took over in the second half, and they now in the Valley are 1-1. West drops to 0-3. West 2-5 on the year, and Wausau East moves to 9-1. This is the first of 2. They will be playing at West after the holidays, and that will be a good barometer for both of these teams, especially Wausau West. They start juniors and sophomores, and you don't rebuild in high school, I don't think. You got 4 classes to work with. You just kind of start and try to build a competitive team, and that's what head coach Derek Lemon, Skip Downing, his assistant, are trying to do. They're trying to get their boys to improve and become more and more competitive. Well, I'm George Hirsch. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast of prep hockey from Wausau East. Until next time, take care. We got to improve on things we just did, and that is don't miss the first 3. This is Brett Peck. All the way in, leaves it nicely. Pulling up, short shot, good.